Is there any way we can fix it? Broadcast settings, advanced settings, display messages, and core comments. There you go. There we go. Yo, we fixed the buzzing noises. How do we fix it? I looked it up. Maybe we'll find something, you know, because this is not like a problem that I have. It's a problem that everyone has. I YouTubed it. So the problem was that my plugin wasn't plugged in right. I had to unplug it and then switch the plugin, and it fucking fixed it. There's no buzzing noises. So the problem was that the something to do with electricity was fucking up with the thing and the thing with the fucking fuckity thing. So but we fixed it, yo. No buzzing noises in the back. Aha, motherfuckers. We fixed it, yo. Yes, you see there's no buzzing in the back. So no matter how much I turn it up or turn it down the mic, it was an electricity error. So we fucking fixed it. I was playing H1Z1, yo. That's how you know I was desperate. But it was an electricity error. Electricity was fucking up with the thing. Oh shit, nigga. But we fixed it, yo. So meaning there's no buzzing noises. I shouldn't be worrying about buzzing noises in the back. We fixed it, yo. Alright, dude. Oh shit. Alright, let me tell moms not to buy headphones. I was mad as shit at everybody, dude. So give me like 10 minutes, let me send her an audio fix, and then I'll be on our way. And we'll do these Nba2k16 videos. Give me 5 minutes, yo, 5 minutes. Like, not even 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds. Not really. Give me like 15 minutes. Alright, I'll do that. Wait. I fixed the headphones. It had to do with the problem with the PS4 wasn't connected right. Some stupid electrician smart people figured it out. So, but you know, just buy the 2 extra headphones just in case when you do come over from Denton. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I fixed it so I can do YouTube videos anymore. But the dog is still there's no dog food. Yeah, I comí, me hice unos lunches. I did like a hamburger. I already do, and then I just ate. But for right now, for last time, I'm gonna do some videos. But yes, I fixed it. It had to do with electricity. I don't fucking know. Smart people figured it out. I just did it. It worked. But, you know, just in case, buy the two headphones, and then I'll give you the one here. But I'm a boy. Alright, you guys know what I sent my mom. Alright. Yo. Oh, shit. Yo, I fucking fixed it, yo. Let me send it to the sorry guys, that's okay. Not bad. Oh shit, I can tell you how I did that. Yo, I fucking fixed the microphone thing, whatever the majiggy was up, whatever the fuck I had to do. It was an electricity thing. I had to unplug my PS4, the connector, and then reverse it and plug like that, and it fucking worked. There's no buzzing noises in the back. So I'm good to play tomorrow, niggas. So which one of you motherfuckers want to play Minecraft tomorrow, son? This chick's in the fight. Yo, I fucking fixed the microphone thing, whatever the majiggy with up, whatever the fuck I had to do. It was some electricity thing. I had to unplug my PS4. Yes, so we fixed it. So now I don't have to be that grumpy. I can still be grumpy, but not that grumpy. I fixed the headphones. It had to do with a problem with the PS4 wasn't connected right. Some electricity shit, yo. Alright, so there shouldn't be any buzzing noises now in the background. I gotta give that guy a shout out. Yes, there's no buzzing noises. You guys don't know how hard, like, how relief I am. There's no buzzing noises in the back, yo. I'm so happy. But mom still has to buy the two other headphones, just in case these ones break. Cause I felt like I was like, fuck, man. Cause it wasn't happening with these, but it was happening with these. It had to do with the connection. I had to flip it over. It's something fucking crazy. Some electricity smart people shit. It's something that my PS4 isn't connected to the ground. I was like, what the fuck? So I just had to disconnect it and flip it over. So let me text everybody. Not everybody. I got a text. All right, my mom's calling me. Hold up, wait, mom's calling me. Just called me. She's trying to get me to explain it to her, but I can't explain it to her. It's okay. Look, it's the ground thing. You know, it's like where the battery is. There's the ground, and there's the other one, right? So I fucked up, and I put it sideways. I put the ground one where the other one was, and the other one where the ground one was. All right, bam. So all I had to do was take it off and flip it over and plug it in like that. That's all I had to do. There's no buzzing noises in the back, yo. Oh my god, some smart people shit. Yo, I had to move around. I had to unplug the PS4, flip it over, and plug it again. And it fucking worked. There's no buzzing noises, so I can finally play again. Bam! Alright, let's go play some NBA 2K. I had to do an H1C1 video, yo. Some guy joined, dude. He was talking. He was
It's
good.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Taking a look at the Pacers, they took care of business in game one, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend their lead and assert their dominance in this series.
We cannot lose
and
to
after
the
winning
Knicks,
game
yo.
one, they've
I
got
am
another
not losing
chance
to the
tonight
Knicks.
on their home floor
I gotta send mom a video.
to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny,
what
does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well,
¿Sabes
they can't
esta
get
cosa
overconfident.
donde
They
está
can't
la,
have that feeling that
la
I have right
conector
now.
cocina?
I just feel that I
La
know
que
what's
tiene
a little overconfident.
You're overconfident
Yeah.
tonight? Overconfident about what?
Because they're high
La
speed,
conexión
they've
donde
got
lo
to protect their
conectan,
home court
la
advantage, so
esa
I
cosa.
kind of know what's going to happen
No,
in this
no,
game.
no.
I'm a little
El
overconfident.
cable
You know, they
tiene
need
las
to
dos de
take
esas
the
de
approach
mero,
like they
right?
haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until
Deja
2
tomando un
games
video.
on the
Deja
road.
tomando un
So
video.
they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident
Okay,
tonight
okay.
as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Right.
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
So this thing right here. So let's say this thing's supposed to be plugged in like that. I fucked up and flipped it over and plugged it in like that. So the electricity was fucking up with the headphones. So every time I would talk, there would be like a low buzzing noise in the background. So all I had to do was disconnect it and then flip it over and disconnect it like that. So all I had to do was disconnect it, flip it over, and connect it like that. It was some smart people shit. I did it and I fixed it. So yeah, that is all. But just got the 2 headphones just in case. And
you can taste the excitement here in Indianapolis. Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Playing basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sideline.
Lower down the volume, you have this shit so loud right now.
You look at the Pacers. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates.
Hold up.
So this thing right here. So let's say this thing's supposed to be plugged in like that. I fucked up and flipped it over and plugged it in like that. So the electricity was fucking up with the headphones. So every time I would talk, there would be like a low buzzing noise in the background. So all I had to do was disconnect it
and flip it the other way. That's all I had to do.
And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Robin Lopez, Anthony out there with Jones. Then it's Jody Meeks, and it's Augustine in at the 1. Freed up, nice work off the pit.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Hill, no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And so it's Indiana with it. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance all the way around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis. When it does, boy, does it feel good. And
I have a no disturbance. I have do not disturb on my phone.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Augustine passes to Anthony from about 19 feet, and the foul called on.
What? Over the back?
First foul.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
I should have tripped that pass.
Outside Anthony.
Wow, he played both of us.
With that one. Now
Me and Paul.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. They set the pick.
Get it back.
Stuckey outside. Shoots the 3. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Augustine with it. He's picked up by Hill. And Augustine kicks to Meeks. Outside, Jones. Lopez sets a screen for Jones. He feeds it to Carmelo. And Anthony gets double teamed. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Jones.
That's a clean foul.
New York shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good.
I think you should make both of them, but first until it's fine, it's gonna go.
Good on both.
We're by 2.
Here's Hill.
They got blown out last night.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, Derek Fisher had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys,
thank you, Doris.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
And so it's New York with it. The Pacers making the shot. Jones drives in. Got him with the bump fake, but couldn't finish. Pacers leading by 4.
So we have like 2 big men here.
George with the ball.
Ooh.
George has got 5.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Yeah, 6 out of 12, they need like a 3 or something, right?
Outside, Meeks. The offensive rebound, Jones. Lopez with the button.
Wow,
and the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Now here's Freak. It's back to Hill. In the corner, Stuckey with it.
Stuckey with a 2.
He has 5.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. Funny Stuckey's a bad motherfucker. All these guys are bad guys,
against
man.
George.
Get Lopez. Get Lopez.
Stolen by George.
Alright, good steal, George.
Now here's Hill. The
Stuckey.
fast break opportunity. They get it back.
Pat, oh man.
Knicks trail by 6.
Alright.
Anthony dishes to Augustine. Screen by Jones. Outside, Meeks. And the basket good.
Wow.
Meeks got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
3,
and he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming to the court are your teammates.
I want to see the fight that this 6 has. Oh. Pick him up, son. Pick him up, yo. Throw his left hook, throw a punch.
And during the regular season, these were the best of that bunch. Paul George.
Oh, this guy knows how to fight. He's throwing him around. Oh, uppercuts. Uppercuts, yo.
It gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
Boy, does it ever. I mean, he's a marksman from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't hurt that he works nonstop to get himself open either. I mean, he's constant motion out there.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for George. Vasquez, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Livingston in for George Hill. Here's a follow after Jordan Hill's bucket. Anthony left side. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Anthony's got
sometimes
6.
whatever you do, they just won't miss.
You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Here's Valencia, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it too.
Speed range, dog. I can shoot mid-range. I can shoot 3s too, but I don't. Like, I'm not hitting them as much as I used to consistently back in the day. Well, I wasn't swinging back in the day. Back in the day.
No buckets yet in the game for him.
Yeah.
A follow, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Freak. Over to the wing. Livingston kicks to Hill.
Woo!
And he goes in for the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Anthony. And that's not going to go.
Oh, we would have made it, yo.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the quarter. Pacers out in front. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And some tough times for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise.
He's working for the
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong.
Group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill. Freak comes in for Boozer. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Solomon Hill. And it's Hill in for Sean Livingston. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robin Lopez is checked in for Stoudemire. Terrence Jones comes in for Porzingis. Anthony's checked in for Meeks. And it's Cannon in for Augustine. Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Freak is out there with Turner. And it's George in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Pacers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. And both free throws good from Freak. Here's Cannon looking for his first basket still in this one. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 28 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. His play was a big part of why they were able to jump out to the early series lead by taking Game 1. Will he be as effective in Game 2?
All right, Doris.
Oh, that's a foul, yo.
Level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Indiana not going to go back. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
From deep Aflalo. Second
what
shot
the
opportunity.
hell?
He lays it in. Jones has got his
I'm not getting
first 2
any
points.
rebounds right
Just
now. Just
lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy.
That guy got the same reaction, yo.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. .122 left now here in the second. Anthony dishes to Jones. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will
everybody's getting fouled
even further.
Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. Number 1, the Pacers.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
A follow. That's good.
The assistant, Isaiah Cannon.
58 seconds left in the first half. Hill kicks to Freak.
Ooh.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made
Jay
his
up in
way
this
to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And Aflalo kicks to Cannon. 5 on the clock. Screen by Jones. Shot off the pick. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their
Woo!
time back. They've got to put forth
God
more
damn,
effort.
Paul, you
Maybe
can't be
could've tried
dunking
for
on
more
people that are less than
memorable
5
dunk
feet
than
tall,
that.
And
dog.
we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not
8,
take a few
7,
chances? A lot
6,
more engaging
4,
and entertaining
3,
than just doing the old
2,
ho-hum one-hander.
You got that. Right.
That'll do it for the first half.
Well.
Pacers lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey guys, let's settle down for a minute. Talk about that first half. I don't need to tell you how important the rest of this game is, so listen close. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. We've got a very clear job to do and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
Everything, yo. Oh, Dominic, I hear you said everything.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup.
What a stellar outing in this one for Freak. 10 points now and 3 assists as well. He's passing the ball so well right now and is really focused at the charity stripe.
He said everything. I'll give him
Clark,
everything
you
right
can
now. I'll
just
give
see
him everything
him
I have, yo.
with confidence right now.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Anthony. Robin Lopez out there with Terrence Jones. Then there's DJ Augustine.
Give him everything.
And it's Meeks in at the 2.
Everything in the kitchen. Fucking.
Here's Augustine. The
Yeah,
Pacers pull it in. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Left side, George. Sinks the triple.
Said everything, yo.
George
Said everything, yo.
to start out the 3rd quarter for Indiana.
And chalk up a few more
Get
points
out
for
of
him
here,
there.
You're not
This
getting
has
ball,
been
you're
a
not getting ball.
one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
It's Hill on the wing, headed by Augustine.
Rebound.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. It's back to Hill. And there's the 3-second violation.
What?
In a moment now
Oh
to
my
show you
God,
some
I
of the
thought that was
league's
the
leaders
Knicks.
from the regular season. This time, the top rebounders at the small forward position. Carmelo Anthony 4th.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Yeah, I think they all have that little bit of
He got that
extra
step
edge to
in,
their
yo.
game that
He got that
allows
one
them to
step
put up
in,
the kind of
and it was
rebound
done
numbers
so from there.
usually you only see from power forwards.
Here's Valencia. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 assists tonight.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will
Woo!
be Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
Man. Get the ball stuck
Out
in.
of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Hey, man, I try to shoot a 3. What do you want me to do?
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Porzingis passes to Augustine. Here's the screen. Now the pass to Meeks.
Wow, what
Connects
the
from three-point
man.
range. Meeks got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Perfect screen
We're
there.
supposed to be covering little toes, man.
Look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Right side Hill. It's deflected. Taken away by Anthony.
Come on, yo.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
So far in the game for Anthony, he's got 8 points and 1 steal.
The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That one is off.
And any day could be your last tonight.
And the second free throw, good. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Oh, come on,
Stuckey
yo.
left side. Here's Valencia.
Boom.
And that one, no question, powered it down.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show
Oh,
there.
That one definitely had something, you're right.
Thought that happened in a long mile
I
away,
gotta
yo.
pick my jaw off the floor after that one, guys.
Anthony drives in, fires
I
at the
knew
elbow.
he shoot that.
Again, the miss by Anthony.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Outside Hill.
Woo!
Bangs home the trifecta. Hill's got 9.
Yeah!
That shot becomes
Yeah.
effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Now Augustine still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And stolen by
Oh.
Stuckey.
Pass it to me, pass it to me. Picking it
Gets
out,
Hill on the
picking it
wing.
out.
He's guarded by Meeks. Hill kicks to Freak. Good, the assist goes to Hill. 16 points for Freak.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Meeks dishes to Augustine.
Need to rely
Over
more
the
on
corner, Meeks.
Porzingis.
Shot to stop the run. Hill pulls it in.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Pacers
did.
leading by 19.
Hill!
Freak passes to Hill. And that one's
Woo!
good. Hill's got 6 points.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Shit. Yo.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces.
How does that
Move the ball,
H1T1
move the
video
ball,
get
spread their
views?
defense, and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Number 1, the Pacers.
Pace up.
Kevin, their opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always seem to have an answer for whatever offense their opponents throw at them.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Vasquez comes in for Rodney Stuckey.
Wow, dude, Livingston got in my way.
Entire new group here. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Jones comes in for Porzingis. Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for Meeks. And it's Cannon in for Augustine. There's the pick.
Ooh! Oh!
The Vasquez.
Woo!
And again, it's Indiana converted.
Get your ankles tugging away from you, sir. Look at that. Because I always go that way. Oh, where you going, son? Where you going? Where you going, motherfucker? Woo!
Boy, they are passing
easy
the ball very
three,
crisply
dog.
right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. The rebound differential, one more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played.
Oh, got him jumping! Oh!
The officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw, good. Freak. Some changes for Indiana. George is checked in for Solomon Hill. And it's Hill in for Sean Livingston.
Great.
And a switcher also for New York. Lopez, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin.
And then he did with the
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Hip-hop got me smoking like a crack pipe.
There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game.
He's going to get an open 3. Get Carmelo. You know this is the only option.
Outside. Jones, no one around him. And he's good on the 3 ball. Jones has got 9.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Freak with it, working on Jones.
Outside
Turner. Indiana moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Freak kicks to Vasquez.
Oh, he's going to make it?
And the jumper offline.
All right. The second game of the playoffs. I choked on that one.
And this one
3rd quarter.
Over already. Pacers out in front as they end the 3rd quarter with a 13-5 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs.
From the page, rhyme book. Yo, Nas is just out of the world with that song, yo. It was just a great song.
Pacers leading by 20.
What are you doing?
Valencia in at power forward.
Oh, what
Vasquez
doing,
out there with George Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Hill in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pacers 5. Augustine with it. He's picked.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin.
My God,
they got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The game wants to give the Knicks a little bit of hope.
Checked in for Vasquez.
That's the only thing I don't like about this game. I curse a lot, so I get a couple
technicals.
I need one more technical, right? Get thrown out
6 on the shot clock. Augustine against Hill. Augustine no luck.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Lopez a screen.
Gotta shoot it. You know that.
George against the Flalo. Lopez a screen on Hill. Here's Augustine. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Hill. Pacers leading by 20.
And with the old trust again. Post him.
And
George, shoot. Oh.
George dishes to Freak. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Follow goes in. And he makes good on the layup.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
That was good. That was a good move. That was a good move. Not gonna lie.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Zinkas, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
Pass.
Stuckey kicks to Freak. To the paint. Here's Hill. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
Come on, man. Playoff fever, dog.
Lopez a screen. Outside, Meeks. Cannot hit. And Indiana will come the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 21 points for Freak.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a
who let
different
him
mindset
open?
between these teams.
Meeks,
Who let him
good.
open, man?
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Pick up by Hill.
Give it to Hill.
Goes up the baseline. Again,
Woo.
Indiana.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
21, 8, and 8. They only shot like 2 threes.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
Yes, sir. Tighten that defense up, sir.
And the Knicks making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Who the fuck? Mom just came. Hold up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Guess who just got some food? Yo boy just got some taco palenque, yo. A page is a slave in my rhyme book. Oh my god. Yo, my fucking camera's ass. Yo. what I got. I gotta fucking beat out the bitch ass motherfuckers. Hold up, yo. You're a slave in the page of my rhyme book, son. Alright. Let's go, bro. Damn. Alright. Oh my goodness, yo. Ah. What's hungry, yo? Go ahead and in a minute.
Here's Augustine. Easy layup after coming off the pick.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
There's a good screen. Hill passes to Freak. Pick up by Hill. Freak dishes to George. Pass to Freak. Shot clock at 6.
Oh my god, awesome.
And the layup's good off the glass. Freak's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Lopez, a screen on George. Anthony kicks to Lopez. Got a piece of it. And they get it back.
Oh, good ball, you foot!
To New York, they'll retain possession. Jones checked in for Indiana. Jones checked in for New York.
Thank you for seeing this out.
Here's Meeks. The shot's good from Lopez.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
That's it, man. There's no way they
Kicks
win
to
this.
Freak.
They need like a FP miracle.
Pick up by Hill. There's the screen. Shoots it.
Oh
and
my
it's Freak
god,
missing.
so close.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Anthony with it. Rodney Stuckey covering.
Wow, who left him open?
Augustine, that's good.
Damn, we're leaving people in the three-point field open on time.
Just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Out to Stuckey. Indiana moving it around. Here's Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 19.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Pacers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shot.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Stuckey, a screen on Anthony. There's a screen. From deep. And it's Freak missing.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
I got Blakeney good though.
Pick up by Hill.
I got Blakeney real good. He's a good player.
Now here's Freak, defended by Jones. Freak kicks to George. Off the screen.
It was open.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Valencia.
Bam!
Missed. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And coming up next, the postgame.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Yeah.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan player of the game.
Instead of you do.
Freak. Kenny, your thoughts?
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.
Alright, let's go. Alright, we need to do a couple more games. Just like one more or two games. Then we'll go to sleep.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3.
Oh shit!
Tonight we'll be watching
Danielle
the
Rollins
Indiana
on the
Pacers
church of
playing
what's
against the
happening
New
now.
York Knicks in New York. Checking out New York. Staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into the series. Take it one possession at a time.
Don't you know that some point, somebody has to do it?
You know what?
Somebody
Someone will
has
do
to
it.
come back.
I've actually seen a team down 3-0, tie it to 3-3.
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
I remember that. Our Denver Nuggets
It'll
tied
never
against
be done.
Utah.
Cut it
Tied
out.
at 3-3, sent it to a Game 7.
It will
I remember
never be done.
Mutombo and his group did that.
No, I'll be 100 years old. I won't be here, so it will never be done. Because if I'm not here, I didn't see it.
It didn't. So if you're not here, it didn't happen.
That's weird because LeBron won the championship going back from a 3-1 deficit.
Welcome everyone to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far.
15 just talked about. Isn't crazy on 15, yo? I was the age of these little niggas that I played with.
Sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. We'll see the Indiana Pacers.
I was scared of this stuff out of bounds.
Taking a look at New York. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
Wow. And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court is their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3-0 and expect to come back and win a series.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Freak is out there with Hill, and it's Hill in at the 1 spot. Now here's Stuckey. In the corner, it's Freak.
Get to bite one day.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who spoke with Derek Fisher. Doris?
He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
And thank you, Doris. And the Pacers with possession here. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
Exactly right, Greg. I mean, normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots. But that wasn't even an option in that game because everybody was on fire.
Here's Anthony following the basket by Rodney.
That's the problem with our squad, yo.
To shoot. Anthony, the pass to Jones. It's deflected. They retain possession.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And George kicks to Hill. And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Freak's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
Now here is Augustine. Following the miss by Freak. Augustine dishes to Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Freak passes to Stuckey. It's George on the wing. Freak kicks to Stuckey. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Knicks trail by 5. And here we go. That's good.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here is Hill. And Freak throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
We need like this one, and then we need the next one, and it'll be up.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this
I got
side of the
50
line.
subscribers, yo. We hit that 50 marker.
The first free throw is good. A different look for New York. Amari Stoudemire, who's checked in for Lopez. Porzingis comes in for Jones. And it's a Flalo in for Jody Meeks. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill.
What is this? Oh, that's yesterday's, right? The robbing the bank one. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Just give me like a minute. There you go. I just had to check something on my phone.
Hill comes in for George. Vasquez, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Livingston in for George Hill. Both free throws good from Augustine.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Valencia and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, Vasquez, man, what an example of tremendous passing skill.
Knicks trail by 5. Augustine with it. Pass to Aflalo. Corner shot.
It's a hard shot to
good
make.
off the back rim and in. Porzingis has got his first basket of the night. Indiana leading by 3.
That was a very difficult shot to make, yo.
1:56 left to play here in the first. Fires the 3. And another 3 from Freak. Freak's got 12 points in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Livingston kicks to Vasquez. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Out to Anthony. It's stolen by Hill. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. And laid in to finish the break. Hill's got his first bucket in this one.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
In a moment now to show you some of the league's leaders from the regular season. This time, the top rebounders at the small forward position. Carmelo Anthony, 4th.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they may give away to the post specialists, and really that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Stripped away. He's all alone. A pull-up, and that one's good. Anthony's got his second bucket tonight.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
7 clock. Now here's Freak. 12 points for him.
Ooh.
And he gets it to go. Freak's got 14 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Anthony against Hill.
I don't know what he's going to do.
The 3.
No,
Again, the miss by Anthony.
He always tries those, yo. Livingston doesn't get
And that concludes the first
court
quarter of
side.
play. Pacers lead by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Knicks trail by 6. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers. Valencia in at power forward. George Hill out there with Solomon Hill. Then it's Paul George. And it's Turner in at the 5. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He had 23 points and was really a dynamic force, finding teammates and playing tough D on the other end. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done.
That was a fucking great play for them, bro. I did not see that happening.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all.
What's
interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The Knicks making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Hill comes in for Turner. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Hill. Now, here's Meeks. Clock at 6. Here's Lopez. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pacers leading by 6. Freak dishes to Hill. Hill passes to Freak. Pick up by Hill. Freak kicks to Hill. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Augustine. Lopez, no luck.
Wow. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks
Hill
like
did
that,
push him a little bit.
Got to take advantage. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Augustine. Lopez a screen.
Hill did give him push though.
Feeds it to Augustine. Lopez outside. Releases. That's good from Augustine. Wow. The assist by Aflalo. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hill kicks to Freak. There's the 3.
Bam.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3 ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Outside, Jones. New York moving the ball around.
Right
wing. Augustine against Hill from 12 feet out. Jones, no luck. Pacers leading by 9. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. The pass to Freak. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. And that's now 21 points for Freak.
Now the whole team is going to score 7 points back. That was crazy, yo.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
So for the Knicks, Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Stoudemire comes in for Terrence Jones. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for Aaron Aflalo.
All right, I'm out. All right, time to have a whole quarter.
And we finished one half of basketball. Indiana out in front, leading by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You know, Carmelo, after this first half of play, what do you believe the team needs to focus on from here on out?
Well, just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going some way, somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots, and we'll be fine.
Melo, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview.
Hey guys, let's settle down for a minute. Talk about that first half. I don't need to tell you how important the rest of this game is, so listen close. I'll say this, we kept a very tight handle on the basketball, and that's something I always like to see. The fewer turnovers, the better, obviously. Keep your heads on a swivel out there. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum for the rest of the playoffs. Our train will be rolling.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
They've got Jones. Jody Meeks out there with DJ Augustin. And there's Robin Lopez. And it's Anthony at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Back to George. Freak sets a screen for George. Indiana needs to get a shot off. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And it's now 23 points for Freak. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Augustine. Lopez, a screen on Hill. Augustine dishes to Jones.
Good pass.
Now here's Freak. Lopez covering. Freak kicks to George. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now a 9-point Pacer lead.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Lopez a screen. Now Meeks. He dishes it to Anthony. Shoots a fader. The shot no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
Yeah, they really do not have anyone else that can score.
Kevin, that's +5. In that category.
Guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Knicks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here is Stuckey. Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick.
Oh, why am I on? Hill, come over here. Come a little bit closer. Come a little closer, Hill. Come a little closer. Good.
Hill with it. It's Freak, top of the key. Lopez with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Meeks leading the charge. Good. Meeks got his second bucket of the night.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and off.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia. Jones sets the pick for Anthony. And the call will be against Robin Lopez.
Yeah.
That'll be his second foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Aflalo's checked in. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. back to Hill. They set the pick. The feed to Freak. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. It's rebounded by New York.
As jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Hill against. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Freak. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Stuckey. Sweet little throw. Stuckey's got 6 points.
Fantastic.
Sorry, somebody showed on me. I thought somebody texted me.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, to the inside. Passes it to Porzingis. New York moving it around. Cannon dishes to Stoudemire. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana leading by 11. Freak kicks to Hill. Can't cash in from close range. For New York, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement. Astro Flow.
I heard that. I got the headphones on.
And it's Stoudemire at the elbow. Back to Aflalo from 11 feet away. That's good. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on.
Vasquez, he's checked in. And for the Pacers, he's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Shot clock at 5. Freak passes to Turner. Hill has the open look, and again it's the Pacers from deep.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Kicks it to Aflalo.
Oh my God.
Anthony right side.
I was just watching what's fun, man.
Back to Aflalo.
I'll give a shout out to that guy right now at the very end of the video.
Stoudemire left side. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
They grabbed their own miss.
I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Cannon from deep. Offline. Well, through 3/4 of play. I'll get back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. And it's the Pacers with the ball. On the court for Indiana. Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Hill is out there with Freak, and it's Hill in at the center position. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hill's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Indiana.
Just post up and pass it to the center.
Augustine against Hill. And Meeks kicks to Jones. Now, here's Meeks. He's guarded by Hill. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Augustine. And off the front, and in it goes.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Hill dishes to Freak. Hill a screen on Jones. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. It's back to Hill. 16 feet away. Again, Indiana.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Meeks. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Rodney Stuckey.
Shooting for New York, Joey Meeks.
First one falls for him. The Pacers making a switch here. George is checked in. And so Meeks nails both of them. Pacers leading by 12. Outside, George. Now the dish to Freak. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. He feeds it to Hill. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
How about that game for Hill? He's got 8 points and the 1 steal.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hill.
Wait, what the fuck? This bitch only has 4 toes.
Good on both.
All right, New York, they're losing for like 40.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor nicely up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Now here is Augustine. Lopez, a screen on Hill. Off the pick. Pacers with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Shots good. And the Pacers lead by 16.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
It's Meeks outside. And good. Coming in on on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
That's good. 12 points for Hill.
An open jump shot there, and their D not
holy
putting up
shit, about to have
any
another
resistance
triple
today.
A 30-point
kicks to
triple-double.
Meeks. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Anthony's checked in for the Knicks.
Carmelo Anthony.
Here's Augustine. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference. Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there. A good night for Carmelo Anthony. He's got 10 points, and he was able to come up with one steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Nah, he hasn't really. He does for like 2 plays, as far as I know.
Pacers leading by 12. Freak kicks to Hill. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Hill. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Augustine passes to Anthony. Jones sets the pick for Anthony. Dishes to Augustine. 6 to shoot. Lopez a street on Hill. From the wing. Tries again. And it's Lopez laying it in.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it is. Great offensive rebound. He's got to be relentless.
The shot by George, wide open. And again, it's in the end.
Baby.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Jones sets the pick for Augustine. Kicks it out to Jones. No good from outside.
And they've got a big lead.
That's a triple-double right there, bro.
But really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg,
Bam.
is the physical. Had a little sand gritty and rough,
Yeah.
but that's how you win games.
Oh my God, that's it, dude.
Now here's Freak, covered by Anthony.
Bam.
Throws it down.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Pacers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way, and the other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Ball sticking too much.
It's Hill on the wing. He kicks it to Freak. Inside, Hill dishes to Freak. Misses from short range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Augustine against George. And Augustine kicks to Jones. Anthony right side. That's tipped.
Get out of here.
Now Stuckey. Pass to Freak. Puts up a 3. And coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey.
Guess what, dude? I haven't missed the whole 3 this whole time.
That's now 32 points for Freak. Augustine. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on a huge factor.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, buddy.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.
It's a single three.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Moments away, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the New York Knicks in New York. For the Knicks, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And after losing the first 3 games of the series, certainly not the position they'd hoped to find themselves in as we approach Game 4, needless to say. Now looking for a win simply to stave off elimination. So what's the mindset, Jet?
Man, this is where your pride's got to kick in. Are you kidding me? You cannot get swept. This is where you have to dig in, dig down deep. Are you going to win the series? Probably not. But you cannot get swept.
Kenny and I know this for a fact. Adversity is to build character. It reveals all. How they respond tonight, Kenny, will tell me something about this team. The home fans will show up, but the question is, will the team show up? Do they want to go fishing, or do they want to go to the next game?
Looks like a fishing trip.
1, 2, 3, Cancun. And now we head down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
keep double teaming me, man.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Lopez a screen.
Took it in the morning,
Here's Meeks.
That's what I think.
Anthony.
It's really, man,
6 on the shot clock. And it's Freak with the rebound.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with Ripper.
The drive by Hill. Count that one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Cannon kicks to Anthony. Paul George with the steal. And oh, here we go with George.
Oh my God.
And how about that one-man pass break?
They don't do it justice. Went back, cocked it back all the way. Look, he touches his fucking left foot back. That's fucking insane.
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia slam in. That's good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one.
Here's Hill. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to talk with Derek Fisher for a moment. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks.
No one to blame on that one but himself.
Yeah.
It looks like that. You've got to take advantage. Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal between that other player and the ball.
Now here's Freak. The shot by George. Wide open. Great look, but off the mark. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Yep.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and show you the players with the best shooting percentage in the regular season. The fourth spot held by Paul George. And, of course, Freak.
Those numbers speak for themselves. I mean, do you think these guys helped their teams make it to the playoffs by shooting that well? You better believe they did. High-quality shooting is always important on playoff teams.
Misses from close range. Knicks trail by 6. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. To the middle. Kicks it to Meeks. Some nice passing by New York here. 4 on the shot clock. Cannon from long range. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that you can afford to give.
And Jones over to Hill. Lots of room. And there's Paul George on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 4 assists now tonight. Knicks have gone 3 of 5. Shoot the ball so far. Outside Anthony. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Anthony's got his first basket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here is Hill. Stucky dishes to Freak. He kicks it to Hill.
Oh my God.
To the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the evening. Free throw drops for Hill. And a new group in for the Knicks. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Lopez. Porzingis comes in for Terrence Jones. Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for Meeks. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Isaiah Cannon. Indiana also making some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Paul George. Vasquez comes in for Rodney Stuckey.
Well, how did the taco fall? Is he actually signed with the Celtics?
Cannot hit, and Indiana will go the other way with it. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Hill has the open look. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Hill. Hill's got 7 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Indiana leading by 6. The feed to Freak for 3.
That was on the rhythm.
That's good. He's got 5.
Vasquez, man, what an example of tremendous passing skill.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the field.
That dude gets like over 10 assists a game, bro.
Follow the pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Stoudemire. No good again that time. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. 4 seconds separate the shot game clocks. And now, in transition, it's a follow. Here we go. Count that one. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Now here's Freak. Pick up by Hill for the 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter.
Pretty well, we're up
lead by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Close the series right now, yo.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks, boy, was he tremendous. He dropped in 32 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question.
What are you doing, Paul? You could have just taken the jump shot right there.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean,
you have to run away, like, take the fadeaway shot.
So it's the Knicks now. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. George against the Flalo. Pocket 6. Here's Serafin. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And there's the foul. It's on Aaron Flalo. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Terrence Jones is checked in for New York. Indiana also making some changes. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Hill. And George Hill's subbed in for Sean Livingston.
That was a good shot that I saw the other guy coming in.
Looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Freak with it. 5 points in the game. Stuckey. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Shot, boy. Good shot.
Stuckey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Trail by 13. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Freak is out there with Hill, and it's George in at the small forward.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, what are you doing?
Outside. They get it back. Jones dishes to Meeks.
Oh, my God.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
He missed like two. He missed both of them. He's like,
come on. Woo! With the jam.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Here's Cannon. 5 points in the game.
Sorry.
The drive by Anthony. No one near him. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Every now and then they miss like every
Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No
Alright, we got 2 more quarters to go, and then we're gonna head out.
Boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Here's Cannon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Cannot hit. Good work defensively by Stuckey.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to this second half. Still scoreless.
Feeds to Freak. The dish to Hill. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the
I was trying to pass it to the other hill.
It's on Terrence Jones.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Hill. He has 12 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
5'5", 6'5".
His outside stroke has produced today.
Both free throws good from Hill. Knicks trail by 17. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Cannon. He's guarded by Hill. 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. High steam from Freak.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
That is good. Come on now, let's go.
I legit thought I was gonna miss that. I was already pressing X.
Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Cannon following the basket by
What?
Freak.
That's a block.
That
Yo,
good.
I swear to God, I touched that ball. Look at that. How is that not a block? Look at that, bro. What the hell? I swear to God, I touched that ball, yo. Look at that. I made it at the tippity top, yo.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And on your screen now are the Steel Eaters from the small forward spot during the regular season. A very strong defensive group, to say the least. 5th, Carmelo Anthony.
I mean, if you're an opposing small, be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Greg, they are an elite group of defenders. I mean, they don't just make it difficult for opposing small forwards. They pester entire teams with their activity, jumping in the passing lanes, being active with their hands and feet. Very impressive defensively.
Knicks trail by 20. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Cannon kicks to Jones. Outside Anthony.
He has the range. I don't know why he doesn't shoot him.
Jones with the screen on Stuckey. Outside Anthony. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Anthony's got 11 points.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And a wide open look for Freak. It's rebounded by New York.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Cannon kicks to Meeks. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers leading by 18. Pass to Freak from deep three-point range. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. That's 10 points for Freak.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Cannon. 7 points in the game. And it's Meeks atop the key. There's a screen. Jones, no one around him. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Freak. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Freak sets a screen for Hill. At the elbow, it's Freak. He dishes it to Stuckey. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Stoudemire's checked in for Terrence Jones. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Livingston in for George Hill. And he knocks down the first one. A different look for New York. Zinkas, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin. Flalo comes in for Meeks. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Canada. Vasquez, he's checked in for Indiana. He hits both from the stripe.
Got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Instant kicks to Freak. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure strength.
Oh, we can feel that one all the way over here.
You can see that first step was so decisive, aggressive move to attack the rim.
And here are the Knicks now, following the score by Indiana.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Get out of here, son.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. He's got 13 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Now here's Anthony. 14 points for him. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. He's feeling it. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
From deep three-point range, off on that one. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pacers out in front as they wrap up the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. Pacers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Moment here now for an injury report. Now for an update on Robin Lopez's injury, let's go to Doris Burke.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He said he's having back spasms and it's causing him a lot of pain. You couldn't pick a worse time for an injury of any kind as the season enters its very last stretch. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
Aflalo is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. And it's Meeks in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's George after New York gets the three. Dishes it to Freak. On the wing, Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Outside Hill. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's George for three. Excellent D there from Aflalo.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Indiana calls time.
Jones checked in for the Knicks. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for Sean Livingston. Over to the left wing. Stuckey outside.
Trying to get rid of this defender, yo.
At the elbow, it's Freak. Out to Stuckey. To the wing on the left. Here's Valencia. It's rebounded by New York. Meeks got his third rebound tonight.
We have 4 minutes left. Can I check myself out for the game?
Here's Cannon. He's
already
guarded by
won,
him.
yo.
It's
There's
Meeks
nothing
outside.
they can do.
Second chance shot. And Lopez with the nice bucket inside.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that
Like,
allowed
they have
him
to
to
score
be the first
20
guy to
points
it
in
and
4
get the
minutes.
putback.
It's
They
possible,
set the screen.
but it is really not likely, yo. Unless we,
Hill
like,
passes to Freak.
completely choke, then there is absolutely nothing they can do then.
He feeds it to George. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now here's a Flalo. Lopez kicks to Jones. Good work defensively by Turner.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Damn, bro.
I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
Got a hand on it.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Outside Hill. They need this one. And it's Freak missing.
Oh, my God, yo.
Knicks trail by 18.
We have been stone cold, yo.
Here's Cannon. Kicks it to Meeks. Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Valencia. Offline with his three.
The shooters aren't there yet in the quarter.
Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And the Knicks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. In Indiana with a change here too. Hill's checked in. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Cannon. Cannon's got his third assist on the night. Pacers leading by 16.
Dude, can I get a post up, please?
Hill kicks to Hill. And there's the 3-second violation. New York with the ball. They've got a 10-0 run going.
They need to score like
Here's Cannon. He's guarded by Hill. Cannon dishes to Carmelo.
I don't think they're going to score.
Here's Jones. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
They might, though.
Jones has
they
got
might
4 points in the quarter. Now Hill. There's 1:54 left in the game. Stuckey passes to Hill.
Just move the ball around. Move the ball around.
And here's Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Hill kicks to George. For the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Meeks got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Anthony.
Got a minute 30, yo.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing.
We're about to make the greatest comeback ever, yo. The goddamn Knicks.
And guys, just really impressed.
That is it. Going to the second round of the playoffs, yo.
Going to be on to the next round for the Pacers.
Tonight they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play and it's fun to watch too.
Guys, Death always a factor.
Try to get it down the line.
An incredible came out of nowhere.
That was it.
He came out and let everyone know that points were with the way he swatted away shots and protected the
second round of the playoffs, yo.
He's checked in for Jody Meeks, and he sinks the second.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact.
Jesus Christ.
I thought he was settling
that was
a bit
hard.
at first.
It wasn't really that hard. We were losing the whole game. But it's hard, bro. It's 2 hours. The boys are a little bit tired. It's like 3 in the morning.
A different look for New York. Kevin Sheriff, and he's checked in for Lopez.
What a game.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Great sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak.
His work distributing the basketball was tremendous. Always had his head up, looking to create easy shots for his teammates. It motivates your team when a guy's passing like that. Makes them run lanes faster, cut to the basketball faster, and then that results in success.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had it going, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference series. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith.
Take care and stay in school with that motherfuckers.